Hi, I'm the Crown Prince of Horror, the Babadook of Cambridge, Jake.
It's Thursday the 12th, and I'm getting excited. Clayton.
And welcome to Clinical Term,
Nerd.
where we talk about anything and everything nerdy. So, I can probably take one guess of what we're talking about today.
Horror movies.
Alright, so what are we talking about today?
We are talking about horror movies today. And not the kind of Grandpa keeps underneath the bed.
Not my favorite topic, but it's fine. I'm growing to love them, kind of. Forcefully. So, okay, you're obviously a horror movie fanatic. So why do you like horror movies so much? Like, what is it about them?
I like seeing white people in stupid situations.
Yeah.
No. I like horror movies because it is a situation that hopefully you are never going to end up in, and it gives me the same thrill as like riding a roller coaster.
See, I'm on opposite where I don't like being scared. Like, I don't like that feeling. Like, I like the feeling of being on a roller coaster, but horror movies don't give me that feeling. They just give me, like, I get freaked out. I don't like it.
Okay.
So, yeah. But, like, okay, what are some of your favorites? I'm sure you have plenty, but let's look at, like, a top 3.
Okay, I'm gonna say I can go get the book. Just like
Where
top
to
3.
begin? Okay, so what are some of your favorites? Again, we'll narrow this down to top 3 because I know I'm sure you have like a list. So what are some of your favorites?
Number 1 is definitely going to be Day of the Dead, the 1985 original, not the crappy remakes. Number 2, without a doubt, is Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. And then number 3 would have to be the original Halloween. Like, that is what put the slasher genre on the map, so you have to give that one its just desserts.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it as a kid.
What about you? Do you even have a top 3?
I do have a top 3 actually. So I took some time to thought about this. So I'm gonna go like 3 to 1. So we'll go backwards. So number 3 for me is gonna be Alien. I know you don't agree that's a horror movie, but like it's scary.
I absolutely love the Alien franchise. Like, my gamer tag is Nostromo. However, I don't classify it as a horror movie. To me, it is a sci-fi movie. If you want to get technical, the first one could be sci-fi horror, but everything after that is purely sci-fi action.
Sure. Yeah.
Continue.
Anyway, that's even like as a movie, like as a kid, it scared me, but like I was still intrigued. Like I was still like willing to watch it. Number 2 is Cabin in the Woods, because first of all, I love Joss Whedon. Like he's one of my favorite like directors and writers, and it's just that is just everything I would want in a scary movie because it's got a good level of humor in it as well as like some pretty good like scares.
It has a lot of Easter eggs to other franchises too.
Yeah, and I just think it's a really good movie, and like what a twist at the end. And then number 1 is actually a real scary movie. It's The Conjuring 2.
Okay, so going modern.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it is a modern one, but it's like set a while back. But like,
It is a modern one.
That nun, when she like walked into the frame and like jumped at you, I was like, and you knew it was coming, but like it still scared the crap out of me. I don't know, I just thought it was a really good. It was scary, but it was also a good film.
Okay, mine are obviously better, but
So, like I said earlier, that Alien scared me as a kid. What were some movies that scared you as a kid?
oh god. So, not much scares me. Like, I grew up watching Jason splatter people in sleeping bags and a killer doll call him a bitch because she was going to throw him in the fire. However, if you dig deep, you will find a movie called Jacko. Early 90s. It is the worst bad horror film ever made. Like, it is comical to watch, but that movie terrified me as a child. I remember this lady running from this jack-o'-lantern, falling with a butter knife in her hand and electrocuting herself in the toaster that wasn't even turned on. And it scared the crap out of me. Watched it recently and was ashamed that that movie scared me. That's really the only one.
I have lots, but like, you know what's like a weird one? It's not even a scary movie at all. It's just the ending of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where the guy like starts revealing that he's the killer, and like his voice starts going all high pitched and his eyes go all buggy. It scared me to death. Like I love the movie now, but like I could watch it as a kid up until that point. Then I had to go like run and hide. So
that explains a lot.
all right, so one thing with horror movies that there is kind of a reason why, like, not always my favorite genre. I just find them very predictable. Like, there's always like the final girl. There's always like these like cliches and overused themes in horror movies that like, I just feel like you can see it coming a mile away. I appreciate with the twist. So, but what is a final girl? Like,
A final girl is a stereotype that pretty much has been around since, I wouldn't necessarily say the black and white era of horror films, as far as like Night of the Living Dead, because Barbara in the original Night of the Living Dead was,
they're coming for you.
she was
Barbara.
everything that a woman should not be, or any person. Like, zombies are trying to eat you and she's on the couch crying and picking at the fuzz on the sofa. Like, you needed to die, Barbara.
She was hysterical.
I would say probably, to my earliest knowledge, and I'm probably wrong, Sally Hardesty in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre started the final girl craze. She was the last one left alive. There's always an epic chase scene. That is what I live for. Like, if she doesn't throw herself out of a 2-story window when she had no business running upstairs to begin with, then I don't watch your movie. She's usually a virgin, or she's the
Good girl.
good girl. She's the better person of her circle of friends. Like, she's not the one who's sneaking out to have sex with her boyfriend. She's the one
Which
babysitting.
Is weird. Why is like a good girl like friends with like a bunch of ruffians? Like, it's always like one really like, you know, girl next door with like her.
You didn't have a slut friend?
Well, like the sluts in these like movies are like literally like they're doing everything but like on the corner, like showing some leg. Like, it's almost like comical how much like they're like oversexed.
The killer has to have a reason to kill these people that you're not going to feel as bad that they're dying. So if they are being sexual, if they are doing drugs, if they are neglecting the children that they're supposed to be babysitting, like, you don't care as much if they die, and you don't get as invested as you would in Laurie Strode or Sidney Prescott.
See, and I feel like Laurie Strode, like, to me, that is like the one that put the final girl on the map. Like,
She did. She definitely started the final girl craze, where like Sally Hardesty it was never insinuated that she was a virgin. You never really got a lot of her backstory. With Laurie, you did. Laurie was a virgin. Her friends called her a Girl Scout because of, you know, the moral compass that she had that they did not. I definitely would think, if you're talking in modern times, the final girl, it would be Sidney Prescott. She
Yeah.
was the first one that, like, not only was she kicking ass, she was double tapping. Like,
that is another one that I'm always like, they always like, they think they got the villain, they got him, they killed him, but they never like make sure. They never double tap.
or they stab them,
Like,
and then
the
as
arm.
they're crying, they're like, "Here's your knife back," and they walk away.
Yeah, like stab him like in the arm and be like, "Ah, I'm so glad I'm safe now," and like walk away, and then like
Yeah, when they give you this big butcher knife back.
then the killer's like, "Thanks for my weapon back." Like,
Yeah. So in closing, whether you like them or not, horror movies are here to stay. They are a great release going into them, knowing that you're not going to get hurt. If gore is not your thing, there's definitely other ones out there, like The Conjuring, for instance.
I'm learning to like them more, but like, I don't know, like you clearly have the superior knowledge in this, but like I like them. I guess that wraps things up. I guess we can lay this one to rest.
No.
Anyway, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.